messed up your plans. I'm serious about you. I apologize for the look that's in my eyes. I'm curious.
We're at the last stop for the day, man.
If you wanna climb a mountain top, right top, but you got to be right.
I'm in no hurry. 52 cases. Let's get it done.
Should do about this now. I just wanna take my time with it. And it's too late to signal out.
Yo, shout out to everybody that just got in the food service. Shout out to the people who's been dropping those comments, man, telling me they just got hired with certain companies out there, a lot of different companies. Some people got in the food service, some people got in the fuel hauling, some people got in the LTL. Whatever it is you're doing, man, congratulations. If you just got into the game, man, congratulations. Also, man, shout out to Gordon Food Service. Gordon Food Service is one of the best companies out here to work for. I'm not even gonna say food service companies, I'm gonna say companies. That's gonna raise some eyebrows, but I'm just being honest with you guys, man. It's one of the better companies out there, man. Shout out to GFS. Alright, so we done for the day, guys, but I'm getting ready to go get me some lunch because they just put a new Chick-fil-A down the street. So I'm getting ready to go on PC time, man. We're at the hotel. I'll catch up with you guys when I get back. Keep it locked. This is what happens when you get a new store, man. Look at that line wrapped around the corner, man. What up, gang? Hey, man, we are done for the day. We're done for the weekend, actually. So yeah, we had a pretty good week this week. Not bad at all. Outside of the rain that we experienced yesterday and the day before, me and my partner, we ran together on, well, not yesterday, Wednesday and Thursday. It rained pretty hard, but especially Wednesday when I was with my partner. Yeah, we got a lot of downpour that day. Luckily, you know, I stay prepared. I had my poncho with me, so that helped out tremendously. By the way, if you in this industry, you're working in food service or any outside job, right, that you have to work in the elements, whether it's rain or whatever, specifically though I'm talking about rain, make sure you have some rain gear with you, man. Keep it on you. I would say in your truck, but I wouldn't recommend keeping it in your truck. You never know, especially if you don't have your own assigned truck. That may not be a good idea. You know, if you slip sleeping with somebody or sharing your truck, you may not want to keep it in your truck. But even if you have an assigned truck, it's probably still not a good idea to keep it in your truck, man. Just take it home with you. Just make sure you bring it. Check that weather the following day or whatever day you know you're gonna be working. Just check the weather. Make sure you prepare for those conditions, man. Same thing with a jacket or anything else. Check the weather. I think that's a good tip. Check the weather. Make sure you're prepared for any conditions. All right, keep your little duffel bag with you, or a backpack, or whatever the case may be, and just make sure you're prepared for any type of weather conditions. That's a good tip. Shout out to GFS, man. I know I said that earlier in the video, but I got in this morning, man, off my route, and my manager gave me this gift card, $60 gift card, courtesy of GFS. Appreciate that. $60. I actually won a $50 gift card a few weeks ago. We had this meeting, this Zoom call or whatever, and we were basically acknowledging some individuals for their performances and things of that nature, and we were also giving out, or they were also giving out, random prizes, and I won a $50 gift card, one of the prizes I won. So, but I gave that gift card to my wife, so that made her happy, right? I just gave her the gift card because I know she gonna be in my pocket, so that'll, you know, kind of keep her quiet for a little bit, just a little bit. So this $60 gift card, this one right here is mine, so I'm gonna keep this one for myself. But yeah, man, speaking of the annual celebration that we had, you know, I posted on my community tab a picture of me and my wife, but the function was great, man. A lot of good vibes. It was, you know, a chance to meet some peers and, you know, people that I've never met before. So that was awesome. I also got an opportunity to meet some people that subscribe to the channel, man. So shout out to everybody that I met that subscribed to the channel. Shout out to my guy who I met at the hotel. It was funny. I was getting ready to go up to the to the clerk to buy something, and I look back in line and I see somebody kind of staring a little bit. It was one of those stares to where they looking at you like they know you from somewhere. So I kind of figured that it must have been somebody that was subscribed to the channel or something like that, and that's exactly what it was. So, you know, when I walked back in that direction, he kind of stopped me and was like, because he said he had to go on YouTube to make sure it was me, So it was one of those double, triple takes, and he was looking at his phone. I guess he was on my channel and he was looking at me, and he was like, man, I had to make sure it was you. I was like, man, I know him. And yeah, man, so really good guy. Shout out to him, man. He subscribed to the channel. I've seen him before because he has his picture on the profile. So when I talked to him and he told me his name, I was like, oh yeah, I know exactly who you are. He's commented on several videos too. So shout out to him, man. That was pretty cool. Also, shout out to the guy. Yesterday, I was on the interstate heading to my last stop, heading to New Orleans, and somebody else that was in a box truck. Shout out to my guy who was in the box truck, man. He commented on the video yesterday and was like, hey, I just passed you in a yellow box truck. And I knew exactly who. He was like, I just passed you, you was heading to New Orleans. I was in the yellow box truck, and I know exactly who he was when he said that, because he actually blew the horn, because he was on the side of the truck and then he got in front of me. But honestly, when he blew the horn, I didn't look over anything like that, so I didn't know he was blowing at me. But when he made that comment, I knew exactly who he was. So shout out to you, man. If you watch this video, appreciate you for supporting the channel, man. So yeah, it's pretty cool, man. But yeah, shout out to everybody, man, that have came into the industry. Shout out to the people who are in trucking school right now, going through the process. Hopefully you guys have a pretty good experience going through trucking school. And look, the industry is waiting on you. The industry is waiting on you. Go ahead and get those endorsements when you get out of trucking school. Some of you may be saying, well, I don't plan on doing anything with tanker, or I don't plan on doing anything with, you know, triples and doubles, so I'm not going to worry about it. Listen, you never know how the trucking industry is going to change in the near future. You also never know when they're going to implement new laws and, you know, pass legislation and change things. We already seen what they did with the hazmat, right? It's not so easy to get hazmat endorsements now. Now you have to take a course. And so before they start changing laws and, you know, implementing new laws, I think it's a good idea to go ahead and get it now, because if something changes, you'll be sitting back at this moment and you'll say to yourself, like, man, I should have got them before they, you know, put these new laws in place. So don't procrastinate anymore, man. Go ahead and get them. Even if you don't use them, it's still a good idea to have them. You just never know. And again, like I mentioned in previous videos, it just makes you more valuable as a truck driver. It just gives you more opportunities to do different things in the trucking industry. And why not have them? That's how I look at it. So go ahead and get them, man. We're getting ready to get into 2023. It's right around the corner. Me personally, I'm looking for next year to be one of my best years. As always, just looking to continue to grow, continue to develop, continue to learn, and continue to prosper. That's my goals, and that's some of my goals. I got a lot of goals, but that's what my mindset is at, man. Just trying to be you know, a better all-around individual, a better person every day. We all got flaws, we all got vices, we all got, you know, things that we're dealing with, but I can honestly say, man, I'm grateful, I'm blessed. And you know, things that I can complain about is when you look at what other people have going on in their lives, the things that I have, you know, that I probably would consider, you know, a complaint, is nothing compared to what some other people have going on in the world, man. So I'm just grateful, man. Just grateful for everything. Even the lessons, grateful for those too. Even the lessons, because even in a lesson you can learn something from it. So, you know, a lot of times what we think is something negative or a setback, many times, you know, those things help us, and we learn from it, we grow, and we know how to handle those situations better. And, you know, we just know how to handle certain things that come our way, make us stronger, make us wiser. And that's how I look at it, man. You just gotta have that kind of mindset. Shout out to the new food service drivers out there. I'm seeing a lot of new channels popping up here and there. You guys, you know, putting out content. I think it's great, man. I think it's motivation for a lot of people that are looking to get into this trucking industry and do this type of work. I love seeing new channels popping up. You know, even though you know, this industry, we get so much, there's so much, you know, negativity surrounding this type of job, to still see so many new drivers getting in and a lot of them are having success at it, and they seem to like what they do. I think that's awesome. So shout out to you guys, man. Gordon Food Service, listen, I would recommend Gordon Food Service to anybody looking to get into the food service industry. And if you want to get into this space and deliver cases and make some good money in the process, I would highly recommend Gordon Food Service to anybody out there, man. Good company, and I'm speaking from experience, and I'm speaking from my own experience. I can't speak from nobody else's experience or what they went through, but you guys know on my channel, I just share my experience. And from my own personal experience, Gordon Food Service is a really good company, man. You know, you're not just a number over here. At least I don't feel that way. Like, so many companies out there, I see people saying a lot in the comments and things of that nature. Certain companies, you're just treated like a number. These companies don't care about you. You know, a lot of people have that attitude towards companies out there, and you know, everybody has their own perspective when it comes to things like that. But here at GFS, man, at least, like I said, from my own personal experience, the culture is just different over here, man. The culture is different. It's really, you know, it's a family-owned company, and I feel like GFS does a really good job at making it feel like a family. You know, during the annual celebration that I just went to last weekend, man, you know, one of the things I really like about the company, just on a personal level, is the fact that so many people that work for this company, and I have a lot of people that follow the YouTube channel that work for GFS, and I also I'm connected with a lot of individuals on LinkedIn as well, man. And when I read comments and I see posts that a lot of, you know, GFS employees post, one thing that I'm always kind of surprised by is so many people are really big believers. And if you're a believer and, you know, you believe in God and Jesus Christ and things of that nature, to see so many people acknowledge Christ like they do, even at the annual celebration when individuals, you know, won awards, when we were watching some of the clips from previous years, or when different people in leadership was talking about some of the, you know, financial goals that we exceeded as a company. When they talked about those goals, they mentioned, you know, God, thanking God and saying it was a blessing and all of those sorts of things. And, you know, to me as a believer, from a personal standpoint, I really appreciate that. I really appreciate that. It really just feels really down to earth and genuine. And to me, man, when I see those things, to me it speaks volumes. And like I said, I see that from different employees across different platforms. That's one thing that I can honestly say, that they're definitely not ashamed of their faith. And to me that says a lot, man. You know, I don't want to make this video, you know, all religious or anything like that. I just had to point that out because that's one of the reasons why I feel the way I feel about this company. And you know, beyond that, man, they invest in their employees in terms of equipment, right, and other things. Even the annual celebration itself, to have that event every year to acknowledge individuals for their achievements, I think that's awesome. It's just things like that, man, that I look at. When you look at the investment they made in getting us new trucks in, they're rolling out new trucks, 2023 Peterbilts, new model, Freightliners. It just, to me, it just says a lot. It says that they care. It says that they care about the drivers. They want them in reliable transportation, and they also care about the image of the company. So they want to be riding around some nights. We got brand new trailers, and all of those things, man, I look at. You know what I mean? I don't know about you guys, but I pay attention to those sorts of things, and to me that says a lot about the company. But that's it, man. Look, I'm gonna get ready to get out of here. I hope you guys have a good weekend. Enjoy your week. If you're working right now, stay safe out there. And I appreciate all the support from everybody out there, man. Thank you. Thank you for all the support. Really appreciate it. Until the next video, I'll catch you guys on the next one. Y'all take care. Peace.